Hey guys, it's Anna and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking about my favorite fruity fragrances, and I'm very picky about this topic. It's not often that fruity fragrances speak to me, so these are really top tier picks from me. And although citruses are definitely fruits, I won't be talking about citrus perfumes in this video just because I feel like citrus fragrances kind of fall into their own category, genre, vibe. So when I have enough citrus loves, I will definitely film that video for you. So the first one I'm going to talk about is Xerjoff's Dolce Amalfi, and this has a huge blast of quince, which definitely gives off like a citrus kind of vibe. It is a tart fruit and very unique, as I don't see this note in fragrances too often. And it also has like a green Granny Smith apple. Nothing too loud, but it's definitely there. This is a warm, ambery, spicy, resinous fragrance. We have a lot of clove in here. It really gives me like vibes of the holidays, and a lot of people wear this during the summer, you know, the Amalfi coast, and wear what you want when you want. But for me personally, I get choked out when I wear this in the heat. Like, I absolutely cannot do it because there are a lot of deeper notes in this fragrance. So this is what I pull for in the fall and winter, and this lasts like a champ. It is intense. Literally, like 3 sprays will do the trick. It has balsam, incense, tonka bean, vanilla, so it's very warm and cozy. And I would have never guessed from reading those notes, but this also somehow also smells like juicy fruit gum. It's very weird because like when I close my eyes and I imagine all of the notes listed, I definitely get that entire like holiday vibe. But then I can also smell the juicy fruit gum side of it. So yeah, it's a very fun fragrance. And everyone that I've shown this to loves this perfume. Best pineapple fragrance ever. No competition whatsoever. I don't even need another pineapple fragrance. I have no desire for another one. Lamar by Kajal. It is the most mouth-watering, gorgeous pineapple note. It is like an overripe pineapple that has been like sitting in the sun for a while, and it's just like oozing all of this dark yellow juice. Oh my gosh, it's so good. And this one also has like a green apple note, tart red berries, and this is insane. This is an absolute powerhouse. This is like summer tropical heaven. This just makes me think of being somewhere tropical and craving shave ice or like a Dole Whip. Oh my gosh. A beautiful blend of florals in here. Nothing jumps out at me. It's so freaking well blended, and it's grounded with wood, amber, vanilla. It is so addictive. And whenever I wear this, I am like guaranteed to get a compliment. Amouage Sunshine. This just rocked my world because this was one of the very first niche fragrances that I smelled, and I just absolutely fell in love. I cherished that Decant. This is a niche fragrance through and through. So this smells complex, but I'm going to tell you, putting it simply, this is osmanthus and white tobacco predominantly. And osmanthus, if you don't know, tends to usually really pull apricot like. So yeah, definitely apricots. It's so good. Like the edgiest, coolest apricot perfume you could possibly wear. That white tobacco, I love it. It's not for everyone. Tobacco isn't for everyone, but I freaking love tobacco. And we also have some vanilla and almond. Telling you the truth, I cannot tell you that I detect any of the other notes. It's so well blended. This is really something you're gonna have to experience for yourself if you haven't already. And it's an interesting one because it has these very bright sunshine-like qualities to it, you know, because of that fruitiness. It's a very happy perfume, but because of the depth and edge that it has, it also like really works for cold weather. So this, in my opinion, works for all seasons, but it is too heavy for me to wear on hot summer days because that white tobacco note definitely pulls through. A fantastic, unique perfume. Next up, we have BDK's Rouge Smoking, and this is, to date, still my favorite cherry fragrance. I am dying to try the new Kajal Love Fast Burning Cherry. I promise I will get a review out for you guys. But Rouge Smoking, to me, smells like cherry Pepsi and powdered sugar donuts. That's like one way that it smells. And the subscriber pointed this out to me. It also smells like red vines. So, a very fun, gourmand perfume. It's very comforting and cozy. Like, this is the kind of perfume I want to wear on a rainy day. It's fall. We're wearing chunky, oversized sweaters. You know the vibe. So it's sweetened, of course, with that cherry. We have vanilla, tonka bean. It's powdery from the heliotrope. It has some cashmere wood in the base and a little bit of pink pepper just in the opening. I find this fragrance is best enjoyed with not overdoing it on the sprays, because the last time I wore this, I did that and it got a bit much for me. So I really enjoy wearing this, just getting whiffs of it throughout the day because it's so pretty and just yummy, cozy, all that. An underrated gem, genre Parfums, Apple and Aces. This is a delicious red apple, like a big fat red apple. That is the star of the show in this perfume, and it's also very boozy and has this smooth leather undertone. It's definitely a cool apple. And when I say boozy, I mean boozy. It has rum, cognac, wine. It's got it all. And yet it's very smooth. It's not like you're literally sticking your nose in a bottle of rum. It has a warm amber, a little bit of tobacco and patchouli. You can actually get this on Etsy, and it's a very affordable perfume. So I will put the info in the description box if you're interested. They do sell samples as well. This is definitely niche quality. They could charge so much more than what they do. Another very true niche perfume is Vilhelm Parfumerie's Poets of Berlin. This is my favorite Vilhelm fragrance. Oh my gosh, I love it. This perfume started my love affair with blueberry. I want to try like all the blueberry perfumes now. I didn't even know that that was a note that I would gravitate towards so much, but it is so addicting and unique. Blueberry, bamboo, vanilla, sandalwood. It smells very fresh. Whenever I have people smell this, they tell me I smell fresh and fruity, and they guess that there's like a eucalyptus note in here, but it's that bamboo. Very also unique note. So that note isn't for everyone. Definitely sample it, but I really enjoy the unique green touch that it adds. It's just different, and I really appreciate that without it smelling like freaking grass or like an explosion of greenery, you know? And I really thought that this would be more of a fall perfume because it is a sweet, fruity fragrance, but this shines in the heat. Like, the performance is so much better in warm weather, and it in fact never gets cloying or too much for me because it's fruity sweet, not like sugary sweet. So it really just blossoms and comes alive in the warm weather. I absolutely love it, as you can see. My other favorite blueberry fragrance, and it doesn't even list blueberry, but I'm telling you, if you smell this, it's gonna be in your face blueberry. EBK's Deep in Desire Yacht. And this goes in a completely different direction than Poets of Berlin. This is a blueberry frickin' muffin full of blueberries. It's like mainly blueberries. Like, they really overdid it on the blueberries in this muffin. And it's topped with the most decadent expensive chopped hazelnuts exported from who knows where, somewhere bougie. Big sugar crystals on top with a side of tea. It is an experience. This is a wow factor perfume. This brand, unfortunately, you can only buy via Instagram. You have to DM the brand. They will send you an invoice, you pay that, and the shipping is very fast. I personally had an amazing experience with the brand. If you don't want to do that, if you don't want to buy, you know, through DMs, that's fine, then don't buy it. But I'm just saying, if you want to smell the best blueberry perfume ever, this is it. And this gets compared to Florico's One Umbrella for Two. I have no interest to try that one because it's way more expensive. Literally, you get 100 milliliters here. For Florico's One Umbrella for Two, 50 milliliters is like $350. This was $280. And I've heard that the performance with this is way better than One Umbrella for Two. So it's just like a no-brainer comparison. One of my favorite perfumes in my entire collection. This just blew my mind. Let's talk Parfum de Marly because they do fruity florals in such a feminine, stunning, classy way. The first one being Meliora, and this is a concoction of wild berry bushes. Black currant, red berries. It's fresh, crisp, so classy and chic, clean, dew-covered florals and berry bushes. It's so pretty. It's literally like a fairy's garden. And green fragrances don't usually appeal to me, but the cassis in here works. It just works with the other notes. It's just refreshing and pretty and not in an overwhelming way whatsoever. Cassili is a peach perfume. You could not tell me otherwise. Even though there's no peach listed, it is a peach perfume. And I'm not saying that just because of the color of the bottle. I would be saying that if it was purple. But besides the obvious peach, we also have tart red berries and plum. And it's not your typical plum. I'm usually not a fan of that note because I just feel like it's heavy and like a lot in fragrances. Not in here. This is such a pretty girly perfume. Young girly perfume. But not childish at all. I just mean like it's very free-spirited, carefree, pretty girl. Gorgeous tropical yellow floral, frangipani, definitely adds this summery, spring-like character to this perfume. It's very happy. I'm just in a freaking good mood when I wear this. And the base of vanilla and tonka bean is the cherry on top in this perfume. I'm telling you, it would not be the same. I don't think it would be full bottle worthy without that vanilla. That brings it there. And one of my favorite combos ever, like literally one of my favorite things to wear, is this layered with Kajali's Vanilla 28, and I'm salivating all freaking day because it just amplifies that, and it's just like, oh, 10 out of 10. Sugared peaches drenched in vanilla. I'm telling you, try it. And the absolute queen of fruity florals. No one can top this. Delina. The one that started it all of the freaking rose lychee combos. Nothing can beat this. Like, there are so many dupes or alternatives to this fragrance, but this is still number freaking one. And I don't like rose perfumes, but this is a masterpiece because the rose is so modern. Even though it's a dominant note, it's not loud and obnoxious and dark and mature. It just smells freaking pink and girly. It's accompanied by peony, which is a very delicate, light, girly floral as well. And the freaking combo of lychee, rhubarb, rose, peony, genius. Freaking genius. Wow, these notes were created to be together. They complement each other in such a special way, and that lychee note is so special because it is an exotic fruit. If you haven't tried lychee before, you need to. They're so yummy. I don't have them often, but they're one of my favorite fruits. The rhubarb adds a tartness. It's sweetened not only by lychee, but with vanilla that creeps out more as this dries down on your skin. And the longer you wear this sensual musk exudes this raw, sensual femininity. It's crazy because this perfume is incredibly versatile. It's somehow very classy and can be professional, and yet can also be incredibly seductive and sensual. And because of the fruit, girly, fun, it's amazing. And it has this power from cashmere and cedar and incense in the base. A masterpiece. We already know. I could never care how popular this gets. I freaking love it. So those are actually all of my favorite fruity fragrances. If you have any favorites, please drop them down below. I love unique fruity fragrances because there are so many like fruity floral fragrances on the market and they really don't strike me. They start to all kind of smell the same. So if you have bomb unique recommendations, please let me know. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't already. If you want to see me in any more videos, I'd appreciate it so, so much. I hope you guys are having an amazing day and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye.